Welcome back in, folks. January is Human Trafficking Awareness Month, and human trafficking continues to affect every county in Kentucky. Refuge for Women Kentucky, the state's largest long-term residential recovery program for survivors of sexual exploitation, is leading this month-long education and prevention campaign. So with us now, Julian MCPEAK, Community Engagement Coordinator. It's good to see you.
Good to see you too. Thanks for having us.
Oh, it's our pleasure, and we're trying to shine the spotlight as much as we can this month. And
sure.
What continues to come back to us is just how many people are still just not accepting, not aware of, not in my state is what we're hearing, or not in my county. This is someone else's issue.
Sure.
That's just not the case, is it?
It's not. And really, I think we're running a campaign this month to educate people about that specific myth, but also others. The reality is that it is not only is it your country, but it is your state, it is your county, and often it is your neighborhood. It could be your church group, it could be a teacher in your school. The most common recruiter of human trafficking in the state of Kentucky is either a partner, so a significant other, or a parent. And so understanding that that is actually very close to home is really important.
It's so difficult for so many people to wrap their mind around that, I think, but this is happening right next door.
Yes.
So the definitions here of human trafficking in terms of sex trafficking, we often think of that as kidnapping or moving people over borders. What is your working actual definition of what's happening?
Sure. So, and kidnapping can certainly happen. We don't want to exclude that, but the official definition, working definition within the U.S. of human trafficking is for compelling someone to either work in some sort of labor act or a sex act by force, fraud, or coercion.
Okay.
So it is a crime of coercion. That doesn't necessarily mean that someone's kidnapped. It can mean that they have traded a basic common need, such as housing, food, safety, for a sex act. That means that you have compelled to a sex act and are being trafficked.
Right. What does this look like in Kentucky? What are some examples that we should keep an eye on for?
So you stated at the beginning, it's happening in every single county. There are approximately 112 to 114,000 computers at any given time looking at online explicit material that often involves children. So that is a form of trafficking in the state. We also have data and information that shows that there were 120, I believe, confirmed cases within the year 2024, and that's self-reporting, right? So that's only what's coming in by them choosing to do that. And then we also have data and information that there are about approximately 1,000 at any given time, 1,000 human for sale ads within a 10-mile radius of the Palomar area in Lexington.
Palomar.
Yeah.
Wow.
So it's right here. It's happening. It's happening everywhere.
No doubt. Let's talk about the organization, because you all are doing so much on the front lines of this fight. Tell me a little bit about what you're doing out there.
Sure. So our mission is to see every woman free, right? So that she can step forward into a life of dignity and hope. So we're not just talking about healing and housing. We're talking about giving her the skills and the opportunities to move forward and step into a brand new life, whatever that is that she's dreamed of being, and making sure that when she does do that, that returning to sex work or life of trafficking is no longer an option for her. So we're upskilling, we're helping her to obtain paperwork if for some reason she doesn't have her paperwork when she arrives. We're doing things that are giving her a new opportunity in life, which is sometimes I think when people think about survivors, they think about immediate safety, which is absolutely crucial and important. They need a safe place to rest. They need a roof over their heads. They need food. They need their financial obligations and burdens taken away so that they can have time to heal. But really, after that first step, what comes next is they have to have a future, right? So all of that education and secondary work is really important. This year we were blessed to be able to open a second home in the Louisville area. So we actually now have 2 homes within the state of, 2 residences, I should say, within the state of Kentucky that serve both women and their children, which is really important that they're able to bring their children with them if necessary.
Well, education is important for our viewers too, for all of us to understand more, to watch for signs, to see how we can contribute to this, because the problem's so big. It is a takes the village moment. What's our best online resource to learn more?
Well, there's several. Our website is obviously available, refugeforwomen.org/Kentucky. But there's a PATH Human Trafficking Coalition campaign within the state of Kentucky as well. There's awareness materials online on both of those places to go and learn more information. And I would say this month especially, we are running specifically an awareness campaign, so following us on social media, we're providing data and information all month long as well.
We'll do it. We hope you'll come back this month and talk more about this.
Back a couple more times.
Topic. Good to see you.
It's good to see you too.
Back after this, friends. Stay with us.